Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Davids. And it's Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Zanetti. Gets a good foot in there. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Messi. And he's making progress on the ball. Ball's gone out of play. Neymar. Here's Haaland. Zanetti. Now it's Maradona. Maradona stood his ground strongly. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Face to face with the keeper.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Maradona. Zanetti gets into some space. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get it through? Takes aim and crosses. Rijkaard gets it away. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That has been slung wide. Sané delivers with wit. And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. Raul gets across to intercept that. Raul tries making a foray down the right. Neymar is flagged offside. It's gone for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. 30 minutes gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. And they've got a throw. Odo. Donatoni. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. And it's Davids. That's Petit. Mbappe. Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Mbappe clearly felt that maybe there were better options for him there.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. It's played through for him. He takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Neymar really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
And he passes it long. Well read, nice interception. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. He can get that clear. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, that's well spotted. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he can clear it away. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Sané. Raul. He's through, now is he in? And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the action is back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, nicely intercepted. He's gone forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good-looking ball. Raul. No, he wasn't going to let him past. That ball looks a good one. Oh, shooting chance! Looking for the run. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Haaland. Maradona going face-to-face with his great... He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
That should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Ribéry. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's come to nothing. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Neymar. Donatoni.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Roll! Played towards the front line.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That's a sharp pass. Stood up well to him there. And it's Neymar. Great vision. That is a great pick out. Mbappe gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 26, numero 11, Messi, numero 9.
Torres is onto it in a flash.
Fernando Torres.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's found a way through. He's looking wide. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. And here's Torres. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, what has happened here? Torres gets flagged offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
This looks promising. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Flings in across. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been cut short. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Look at decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Tries to pass it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And back to the keeper they go. Khan sends that a long way.
Pretty robust defending.
Now it's Donatoni. Pass somewhat off target. That is good alertness. And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Now it's Maradona, serves up a cross. Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, that once he controlled it on his chest, the follow-up was going to be good, and that was special.
I doubt. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vinicius Junior. It's a really well-measured ball. Zanetti receives it in a wide position. Aimed in towards the centre. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. He's in a great position here. And it's Maradona.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Now it's Stoichkov, and the through ball. An uncompromising challenge. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Haaland.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Haaland! And the ball's coming. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, that's nice. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he get on the end of this? Crosses it, climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Davids. Now it's Haaland. Zanetti. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. He's found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to get it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Haaland does really well to win the ball there. He can get that clear. Looking for the run. That has been cut short. And here's Haaland, Zanetti, Maradona. Over to the other side, Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Now it's Raul. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Neymar. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Haaland looking to play him in. This might spell danger. He's had a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, he's burst through. Now this could be a chance. And he's managed to get rid. And that's been won straight back. And it's Stoichkov. Mateus. Zanetti. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back on the way. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That is good alertness. Oh, no joy this time. And that was very necessary. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Swung over. Foot in. And this is good chance here! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Van der Ven is there, and he can get that clear. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Neymar. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's got the beating of his man. And he's quick to get it clear again. Petit tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take. Real chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they're back in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Neymar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Howson is there, and he can pick it up. Vinicius Junior.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
It's run loose here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Maradona. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Haaland. Zanetti. Chance here to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Davids. It's Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. Zanetti. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Haaland. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's surging through. And the finish! And that should get the job done. And he was alert to it.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 7, Raúl. Number 9, Neymar.
Christian. And a chance! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just...
Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And no, he's seen through all of that. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. They've played it short. Now it's Messi. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy.
Torres! And somehow he kept it out. It's their second corner of the game. And he's had a hit! Well, that is rather wayward. Borussia Dortmund clearly now in lead preservation mode. Looking for options for movement. Donadoni gets into a good position. Tries the cross. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Messi goes short. Turns and goes back. He's having a shot!
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Now who's going to be first to this? He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, easy pickings there. Donadoni. Can he get it through? Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi is standing over this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Messi! Opts to play it back. In he goes again! That's going to go a long way. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And just a quick reminder today to please
You look back on the game then, Jim.
Anyone
Well,
appearing
Peter,
intoxicated